the Ghats of Prayagraj to the political battlefield in Uttar Pradesh, religion and politics have collided over a Ganga Snan. Shankaracharya Avimukteshwaranand Saraswati skipped the Mouni Amavasya Snan, citing lack of respect and violation of protocol, and that triggered a major battle during the Magh Mela between the Samajwadi Party and the BJP. He's now also decided to skip the Basant Panchami Snan tomorrow, is what we are being told. The Samajwadi Party has accused the Yogi Adityanath government of targeting the Shankaracharya and politicizing a sacred ritual. Today, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath hit back, warning against the Kaal Nemi-like forces trying to weaken the Sanatan Dharm from within. A remark that's now sparked off another round of political slugfest. Samar Srivastav and Santosh Sharma with this report.
ऐसे तमाम कालनेमी होंगे जो धर्म की आड़ में सनातन धर्म को कमजोर करने की साजिश रच रहे हैं।
इससे बड़ा अधर्मी काम क्या हो सकता है? और सनातनियों का अपमान, पूजनीय शंकराचार्य जी को नोटिस देना, उससे पहले उन्हें स्नान से रोकना।
From the Ghats of Prayagraj to the political stage of Uttar Pradesh, religion and politics collide. Shankaracharya Avimukteshwaranand Saraswati did not take a holy dip on Mouni Amavasya, citing lack of respect and protocol.
कल मौनी अमावस्या के पावन दिन यहाँ के मेला प्रशासन ने खंडित करने का कार्य किया है, जिसके लिए कभी भी उनको क्षमादान नहीं किया जा सकेगा।
Samajwadi Party accuses the Yogi government of targeting the Shankaracharya and politicizing a sacred ritual.
इससे बड़ा अधर्मी काम क्या हो सकता है? और सनातनियों का अपमान, पूजनीय शंकराचार्य जी को नोटिस देना, उससे पहले उन्हें स्नान से रोकना, उनके जो सहयोगी हैं, जो कम उम्र के हैं, उनके साथ जो व्यवहार हुआ, जो वीडियोस आए हैं, जहां पर चुटिया पकड़ करके या उनका जो अपमान किया, जिस तरीके से लाठी मारी और जिस तरीके से उनको कपड़े उतार के पीटा है, कोई कल्पना कर सकता है कि मुख्यमंत्री अपने आप को योगी कहते हों, संत हों, और संत की सरकार में ऐसा कुछ हो रहा हो?
CM Yogi Adityanath issued a strong warning against what he described as Kaal Nemi-like elements attempting to weaken Sanatan Dharm.
ऐसे तमाम कालनेमी होंगे जो धर्म की आड़ में सनातन धर्म को कमजोर करने की साजिश रच रहे होंगे। हमें उनसे सावधान होना होगा।
The warning, delivered at a religious gathering in Haryana, lands squarely in Prayagraj.
कालनेमी किसको कहा जा रहा है? संत समाज में कौन कालनेमी है, आपको बताना पड़ेगा। और माघ मेले में कौन कालनेमी पहुंचा हुआ है, इसको भी आपको बताना पड़ेगा। कालनेमी वो हैं जिन्होंने प्रभु श्री राम का नाम या भगवान भोलेनाथ के नाम पर राजनीति की, वो पाप के भागी बनेंगे, वो श्राप के भागी बनेंगे, वो नरक के भागी बनेंगे।
The Magh Mela fair administration denies wrongdoing. The Shankaracharya's camp rejects the charges. As saints enter politics and politics enters faith, the battle over the Ganga Snan turns into a full-blown political storm. With Samar Srivastav and Santosh Sharma, Bureau Report, India Today.
And joining me on this red-hot political debate in Uttar Pradesh are Shantanu Gupta, political analyst and author. He's written a book on the UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. Also with me is Ghanshyam Tiwari, spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Shantanu Gupta, who is the Chief Minister pointing to when he says धर्म के खिलाफ आचरण जो करता है, क्योंकि ऐसे लोग कालनेमी होंगे जो धर्म की आड़ में सनातन धर्म को कमजोर करने की साजिश रच रहे हैं, उनसे सतर्क होना होगा. So who's he referring to here?
Gaurav, that I'm not sure. That we have to check with Yogi Adityanath whom he's referring to. But he's generally referring to all the Kalnemis who are available in society. And Yogi Adityanath government from last 9 years is very hard on them. Be it mafias outside or inside political parties like Samajwadi Party. You know the kinds of Atiq Ahmed and Mukhtar Ansari, Nazamgarh. They are where they should be. So he must be referring to various Kalnemis in society.
Is there a specific reference to those who are at the Magh Mela in Prayagraj. The allegations are, why would, as the Samajwadi Party chief and former Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav puts it, a notice be sent to Swami Avimukteshwaranand? Why would he be prevented from doing the Shahi Snan or the Ganga Snan?
So that's why I'm saying what Yogi Adityanath is referring. I think one can only ask him. But now you're bringing the topic of that Swami Avimukteshwaranand ji is not allowed to do, as you are claiming. I think, as I understand, on the day of Mouni Amavasya, and Gaurav, I'm sure you remember during the Mahakumbh in Mouni Amavasya, the incident happened. So administration was super alert for the Mouni Amavasya. We all know Mouni Amavasya, the kind of crowds now these days, since Yogi Adityanath is chief minister, it gets because the kind of facilities Prayagraj is giving to all the Shraddhalus, right? So seeing that, just 50 meters away from the Ghat, they requested that, can you come on the Rath? Can you just walk down? And all the other Swamis, they just walk down. And they also said, because your title of Shankaracharya is debated, so we can't give you offer the protocol. And Sant is anyway a Suhed Swabhav, right? He could have just walked there. And what interaction, like the ruckus happened there, should be checked and should be inquired. If police has done anything which they should not have done, I'm sure they should be put to task also.
Ghanshyam Tiwari now joins me on this broadcast because Ghanshyam Tiwari, Samajwadi Party is being accused of political games. BJP says Samajwadi Party, led by Akhilesh Yadav, had ordered a lathi charge on the same Swami Avimukteshwaranand in Varanasi in 2015 during the Ganesh Visarjan program. Swami Avimukteshwaranand, along with other seers, were protesting against the government stonewalling the Visarjan of Ganesh idols in Ganga that time. So if that action was justified then, how is this action not justified now when the BJP claims, like you heard even earlier, that the title of Shankaracharya is also in question?
Good evening, Gaurav, to you, the fellow panelist Shantanu, and the dear viewers. There are three important aspects to it. One is the word Kaal Nemi. Where does it come from? Kaal Nemi was a demon. And clearly here, Adityanath, by the way, his introduction before 2017 becoming the chief minister, section 147, section 153A, section 295, section 297, section 436, section 506, section 188, and section 307, attempt to murder. This is the introduction of Mr. Adityanath. Now, with respect to the Kaal Nemi, he calls the respectful Shankaracharya ji, who supported Narendra Modi ji in 2014. What has he done? He has criticized the heritage destruction in Kashi between 2018 to 2021. This is the Kaal Nemi or Shankaracharya ji, depending on whether you are BJP, then Shankaracharya ji is Kaal Nemi, or whether you are normal Indian, where Shankaracharya ji is Shankaracharya ji. He campaigned for Ganga and cow protection. He spoke to central government to accelerate their campaigns for Ganga and cow protection. He called upon Modi government to increase their Clean Ganga initiatives. He criticized Mr. Adityanath for destruction of temples across various corridors that they were trying to build. He created a Mandir Bachao Andolan in 2018, and he spoke about Kumbh Mela management. Kumbh Mela management. When people died in this man-made disaster in Kumbh Mela recently, did this government ever give the number of deaths? No. Just like today, they were showering petals. While people were still dying, they were showering petals. So we have an arrogant person as chief minister who some people call as saint, but his own track record doesn't record that. And we have a Shankaracharya who is a Shankaracharya, but this government is so arrogant that for them there are only two Shankaracharyas left in India. One is Narendra Modi ji and other is Adityanath. There is nobody else who's Shankaracharya. Narendra Modi ji.
So I want to
today,
bring in Shantanu Gupta once again into this conversation. Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav has accused the BJP-led Uttar Pradesh government of targeting certain religious heads, breaking the tradition of the Sanatan Dharm. Congress again hit out at the Bharatiya Janata Party for what it's describing as a mistreatment of a Shankaracharya. A notice being given, pasted at his place. In your view, sir, is that incorrect? And in case his being a Shankaracharya is being questioned, you just heard the Samajwadi Party spokesperson questioning why is the chief minister called Yogi before Adityanath?
So let me explain both the points to your viewers. Ghanshyam is trying to totally mislead your viewers. So let me explain why the title of Shankaracharya, Swami Avimukteshwaranand ji, is disputed. So his guru, Swami Swarupanandaji, when he died, he did a proper will, a written will, right? So Swami Avimukteshwaranand claimed that he's the Uttaradhikari, right? When his Pattabhishek was happening, Govardhan Peeth Swamiji put an affidavit that I am contesting this. So the matter went to the court in 2020. In 2022, two judge bench. One is Mr. Govai and B.B. Nagaratna. Mr. Govai, which was a CJI recently, they passed a judgment that this title is not proper and Pattabhishek cannot be done. So that's the first thing, that his formal Pattabhishek never happened. Second thing, all the three Peethams has to endorse it. All the three Peethams equivocally have not endorsed it, right? So title disputed, Pattabhishek not happened. All the three mutts have not agreed unanimously that he is the Shankaracharya of Jyotirmath. That's why it's contested. It's as plain and simple. In fact, what Swami Avimukteshwaranand should go, he should go back to the court and get the title cleared if it's clear. So that's the dispute that everyone should understand.
The Samajwadi Party contests the Chief Minister using the title Yogi, since he's also in politics, sir.
Yeah, so Yogi Adityanath's guru, Mahant Avidyanath, was 5 times MLA and 3 times MP, right? And his Dada guru, Swami Mahant Digvijayanath, was also a 3 times MP. It's a tradition in the Matha that they are in Math service also, they are in spirituality also, they are in public service also through politics. Swami Yogi Adityanath, who was Ajay Singh Bist before sannyas, he took sannyas in 1994 and he was chosen as the Mahant elect, right, for Gorakhnath Peeth. And it's only in 2014 when Mahant Avidyanath died, he was anointed as, and he was doing the formal Pattabhishekam, and he became the
last 30 seconds that I have on this part of the show. Ghanshyam Tiwari, the Mela administration insists, like both of you had pointed out, what had happened during Magh Mela, during the Mahakumbh, devotees lost their lives. This time at Magh Mela, Shankaracharya Avimukteshwaranand wanted to ride on his chariot, as the administration puts it, palki as he puts it, through a restricted route near a pontoon bridge. The administration says without administrative clearance. Sir, isn't the security of the devotees more important than a seer, especially after the disaster in Mahakumbh last time?
2 brief points. One thing that my friend Shantanu failed to mention is the blood relationship, distant blood relationship between Yogi Adityanath and Mahant Avidyanath.
There is none. I've clarified that, man.
Sir, I asked you a very specific question. My question, no, sir, I asked you a very specific question because I have only 30 seconds left on the broadcast. So I've asked you a specific question. Safety of seers more important or safety of the devotees more important?
So how's the UP government, the arrogant UP government, led by a yogi whose track record doesn't describe a yogi, what does they do? They brutally assault the Shishya of Shankaracharya. And then they come up with argument that how Shankaracharya is not a Shankaracharya in defense of their brutal assault. Is this the first brutal assault? No. You take any track record of Uttar Pradesh government, there's brutality everywhere. There's brutality with women.
Sir, safety of devotees first or a Shankaracharya first? Especially after the disaster that had taken place. Should a seer on a chariot or a palki have the right of way, or should the devotees have the right of way? I leave our viewers to decide that. But Ghanshyam Tiwari and Shantanu Gupta for joining me here on India First. As always, gentlemen, many thanks.